For our last story tonight, let's talk about aliens. They live among us and they have been doing so for years. They are an advanced species, they're highly intelligent and they hide in a secret base here on Earth by disguising themselves as humans. Sounds like the plot of Men in Black. Maybe the movie was ahead of its time because a new study says that this could be true. We're not making this up. A study has been conducted by researchers at the Harvard University and they say aliens may be walking among humans as humans. Researchers have three hypotheses. First, aliens have come from a different time period or planet. Second, they have evolved on Earth but separately from humans. And third, they come from an ancient civilization that was not completely destroyed. The study also says that aliens possibly function out of a secret location. They could be living underground or in multiple regions on Earth that Gen Z would probably call sus, meaning suspicious. Like the Alaskan Triangle, which has been dubbed Alaska's Bermuda Triangle. Some experts claim that it has been ground zero for unexplained events, including more than 20,000 disappearances since the 1970s. Yes, it all sounds like a conspiracy theory at best, so understandably, the study is raising a lot of eyebrows. And the researchers get it. They concede that these theories are hard to sell, especially in the scientific community. And the paper has yet to be peer-reviewed, so take it with a pinch of salt. But the goal here is not to unsettle scientists. It is to ask questions, because aliens are having a moment. Over the past few years, pilots say they have seen extraterrestrial beings. The Pentagon has a new office to look into sightings. Governments have held hearings. NASA has gotten involved, and UFOs have been rebranded. They're no longer called unidentified flying objects or UFOs. They're now unidentified anomalous phenomena. So far, so complicated. But the thing is, despite the shebang, we still don't know enough about aliens. So the study means to take the discussion forward. It wants to ask questions about unidentified observations made around the world every year. After all, just last year, a former Pentagon official went public. He made an explosive allegation in the US Congress. He said that the government had been keeping crashed UFOs and dead aliens. It was a wild accusation. And this year, the Pentagon quashed the claims. No surprise there. Now, not to sound like a conspiracy theorist myself, but doesn't all of this stir doubts? Modern obsession with UFOs goes back to 1947, to the famous alleged UFO crash in the US. The government quickly claimed that it was a weather balloon. But in 1997, they admitted to lying, to conceal that it was actually debris from a top-secret Air Force project. It was called Mughal. And it was designed to detect Soviet nuclear tests. And the US is not alone here. Governments across the world have been accused of ridiculing the study of UFOs. And this is strange because these are legitimate questions. So decades later, trust has eroded. There are 10 to 50 billion potentially habitable worlds in our galaxy. The only good news is that people seem to be taking this topic more seriously now. Like on Mars, a rover has collected samples to study existence of life. There are probes on some moons in our solar system, and scientists are actively using artificial intelligence for a little help. NASA recently assembled a team to study UFOs. They say a rigorous, evidence-based, data-driven scientific framework is essential, and they're right. But we say, what is scientific framework without some questions? Tell us what you think about this.
First Post reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on First Post.